Hi guys, Alex here. Welcome back to an Alex is Shook reaction. And I am super excited because for today's video, we're going to be taking a look at this brand new video from ALR. But first, we do have a little bit of tea to get through. There was a couple of things that went on yesterday, including a post from Beck and Lex, as well as an Instagram Q&A from Amber. So let's go ahead and start off by addressing her Instagram Q&A. There was a little bit of drama that kind of popped off yesterday because it had come to people's attention that Amber was following this account on Instagram that was posting, like, honestly, stuff I can't even really talk about on here. People began to hit up Amber and ask her why she was following such an account because she really doesn't follow that many people on Instagram. She follows like the whole Jersey Shore cast, a few other social media people, and people that she knows in real life. So it was just weird that she was following this specific account. Well, Amber came on, she did a whole Instagram Q&A video style, and she did address that first, saying that it was an accident that she was following this account.
It was just like an accident follow. Like, if you guys go see the people that I follow, you'll know, like, I don't follow accounts like that. Like, that's obvious, like, if you know me. So thank you for letting me know. They're officially unfollowed, and completely blocked. Thank you.
What I don't understand is, wouldn't Amber first block this account and then she wouldn't be able to follow it? I don't know. Amber's not dumb. Like, she knows if she follows an account like this that's posting these kinds of things, it's going to get out there. But I can't imagine that she actually supports the things that were being posted by that page. I mean, it was just absolutely horrendous, right? I mean, I would sure as hell hope not. Amber follows that up by saying that she will not be responding to Beck. As you guys know, Beck has returned, and we are going to go ahead and discuss their second video as well right here. We'll do a little girl talk and then a little reaction situation type deal. We've got a lot of like little updates coming from all over the place, so I think it makes most sense to just put it all together, right? Amber addresses the cat that was found, Mrs. Claus. We took a look at this picture during my live stream on Sunday night, and I just could not get it out of my head that this was Rarity. Like, it just looked so much like Rarity, this cat that was found in a town about 100 miles away from where she was staying in Wisconsin with Emily. But Amber says that it's not her. She also announces once and for all that she has never made feeding content, guys.
I, Amberlyn Reed, have never ever in my life made content for money or not even for no money. I have never made.
What about the crumble cookie video? I mean, what do you call that? I feel like that's definitely tickling some sort of fetish, you know what I mean? And it wasn't specifically for Emily, right? It was specifically for like Valentine. And then she ended up sending it to Emily too. She weighs in at 507.4 and then blames her clothes and shoes because she had to weigh in on camera. It's Instagram, not OF. And then she ends the Q&A by crying about all of the support that she has received recently, or I guess what she is getting in her little Q&A Instagram box.
I appreciate you guys more than you'll ever know. See?
In other news, yesterday, Alexis, Amber's ex-friend, posted this to her community tab here on YouTube. Hey, everyone, I have some very interesting and new allegations about our favorite. You're not going to want to miss this. Video will be up before Friday night. Stay tuned. So I am assuming right here that she is talking about Emily/Tommy. It does seem as though every now and again, like, somebody pops up. I talked to Emily. And they were all like obese women on social media. I don't know, maybe she has talked to another one of those people and they are sharing their story. That could get interesting. I guess we'll just have to wait and see what Lex drops. I can't imagine that Amber is very happy about this. I mean, she has always said, like, come for me, but don't come for my girl. Don't come for my favorite person, right? She specifically said that to Alexis, and now here she is ready to attack. You do kind of have to question, like, what is she hoping to gain from all of this? I believe it was stated recently that she didn't have monetization yet at this point. I am not sure how accurate that is, but it is a little bit weird seeing as how Lex was, you know, just a friend to Amber. Like, this isn't an ex-partner. They were ex-friends. We know that Lex wanted more. And at the end of the day, that's what I think it is. She's just being vindictive because she wanted more with Amber, and Amber snip, snip, cut her off. But I'll be here for the tea. And lastly, yesterday, we got another video upload from Beck, and they actually came on. They thanked everyone for the support. They were able to use the money raised for towing the car, covering the rest of rent and car payments while waiting for further claim decisions. Beck does plan on doing content, but they're not sure what to do at this time. They are aware of the Mr. Snowflake video, but are not sure if they're going to be able to watch it. Beck does state that last year they were talking to an attorney that ended up reaching out to them behind the scenes, but in the end, it fell through. They weren't able to get, I guess, Amber's Oklahoma address, and so the attorney emailed them, but at that point, Beck says that they did not hear anything back from said attorney. Oh, the attorney was going to help them get the money back from the live streams, money that Amber never ended up giving them in the end. But yeah, that ended up falling through. The attorney stopped replying. There has been a lot of people that have asked Beck if they were going to react to Amber on their channel, and they don't want to become like an Amberlynn Reid reaction channel, but they did in the past want to react to other things, and maybe eventually they will actually sit down and react to Amberlynn videos, or at least moments in time that involve them. It could actually be kind of freeing to set the narrative themselves, but I don't know if I would want to watch that if I was in that position, if they want to like relive that with an audience, almost as an opportunity to retell the story from their perspective. And in the end, they talk a little bit about their lesbian coming out story, about how their mom was really not supportive and said some really hurtful things. But we will see. I will continue to keep up with what Beck is posting, and I will either give you guys an update, react, or whatever. For now, we're going to go ahead and get into this video that was posted today by Amberlynn. This is one of her famous What I Ate Today videos. It is also a cook with me, and this is day 8 of her being on the semaglutide, aka ozempic. So I am super excited. Let's just get right into it. I mean, shall we? I feel like the girls, like, we've got all these little stories coming out of the side characters. They're kind of like this. It's only a matter of time till one of them starts pulling hair. Like, you could call it the calm before the storm or something. What does Alexis have up her sleeve? I mean, girl, you know, do not let this community down, because it better be good. It better be good, because, yeah, you don't just get people's hopes up like that. People will turn on you, especially Alexis, because her support is not genuine. Her support is not genuine, at least not right now. It could turn into something like that, but we don't know her. We don't know her.
Hey guys, welcome to a new video. It is January 13th on a Monday. So you will be seeing this date twice because
January 13th, so last week.
I'm filming 2 videos today.
We are a whole week behind. What was the video she filmed?
2 videos that are going to span out through the full day. And I will be changing clothes for each clip. Oh my God. I personally don't like having 2 videos back to back where the full length of both videos I'm wearing the same outfit. I don't know. It just kind of drives me crazy. So in today's video, January 13th, with this dress, it's going to be a What I Ate Today video, all about food. Today is day 8 that I've been on.
It just kind of drives me crazy. She has to change the outfit, but what about washing the hair? You know,
Glutide. I took my first shot on Monday.
Yeah, how is the semaglutide going?
Monday. Today's Monday, so I figured we'd do a weekly weigh-in.
Okay.
And then in the other video that I'm filming today is just an all-day vlog, which I'll be wearing this. But I'm hungry and I want to eat. So I had this last night and it was so freaking good. And I'm gonna
full day of eating with me.
Have it again. So let's get into it.
Is this her tacos?
The things you need: bagels.
No.
I'm just using the Thomas brand because my girlfriend's name is Thomas.
Thomasina.
Green onions, which some people call them scallions, aka my.
She said yikes on bikes on the Instagram Q&A. I was like, girl, give me some credit over here. No, I didn't come up with that, but she got it from me. So just say.
Bacon and cream cheese. So I've been hearing that people are actually cooking their bacon in the microwave.
The Great Value fully cooked bacon. Is our girl falling on hard times? There has been like a lot of rumblings, even from Alexis, right? Alexis said that she was broke and that Tommy quit her job. So things were kind of tight around there because Amber had to kind of start like picking up her mortgage and bills on the house. What's going on? And now she has brought back the cameo. She's brought back merch. It seems like she is doing anything to make a quick buck on top of her YouTube. So, plus she is cranking out the content, you know? She did leave for that whole month, but I would have figured Amber would have a decent savings by
From
now.
raw. So I don't feel too bad about putting my bacon in the microwave. I do get the fully cooked thick bacon. I prefer.
But yeah, what we were saying, the Great Value bacon gave it away. She didn't get the store brand bacon. She got the Great Value bacon.
It. I think it tastes better. So I'm gonna put that in the microwave now. Next,
Is that a reach?
I'm going to take 2 scallions and I'm actually going to wash them under cold water. Be right back. I'm gonna cut the tips because no one wants that. And then I'm just gonna cut them. You can do it at whatever
Amber Lynn's cooking show. I'd rather watch her cook than Foodie Beauty cook.
size you want.
Honestly, like,
I'm telling you, this is so good. I am like, in love. Then I'm gonna take a plate here. Get out my bacon.
Foodie is looking worse for wears. It's like every time you think that Foodie can't look worse, she manages to somehow.
And I'm just gonna put cream cheese on one side. So I'm just gonna smear it around.
Yes, girl.
I hate the word smear. What about you guys? I also hate the word spore. Oh my God. I think it's also because I know what a spore is.
I think that Tommy likes a good smear. Could you really get any more basic and boring and gross? I mean, not only is it a grocery store bagel, but she didn't even put that in the toaster. It just feels like, how can I make a sandwich while also putting in the least amount of effort possible? Like, girl, come on now. A little bit of effort goes a long way when it comes to sandwiches. I mean, there's a lot you can do. Is she even going to put eggs on that or anything? No, I guess that wouldn't make sense with the cream cheese, but untoasted bagel, like one of those grocery store bagels. I used to eat those like in high school, yeah, when I didn't feel like eating what was on the menu that day. I would just get one of the bagels, put cream cheese on it.
Freaking disgusting. All right, I'm gonna go put this stuff in the fridge. So on the side where I put the cream cheese, I'm going to put my scallion. Oh my gosh, this is so good, you guys.
Scallions.
I genuinely highly recommend. And I don't like raw tomatoes. Like, ew, they make me gag. But if you like raw tomatoes, I also feel like a slice of raw tomato with this would be really good.
Oh, okay. So it's kind of giving BLT. I could see that working. I'm not a fan of just like a bunch of chopped up scallions like that on a bagel. No. But I could definitely replace that with some lettuce and then some tomato and the bacon. That would be good. With mayonnaise, maybe instead of the cream cheese. Although maybe it would work with the cream cheese.
I take my bacon and I also put it on top here.
No effort,
now
Amber.
I'm gonna wash my hands because they're greasy. And then there we go. So
did you really expect anything more, girl? I guess it's better than just getting those like Jimmy Dean sandwiches that you put in the microwave.
It's honestly super simplistic, but it has a ton of flavor. This genuinely took me 2 seconds to make.
Oh, Let's know.
Try it. Cheers.
How many calories is in that though? Like, I just feel like if I was on a diet, I wouldn't be eating that. Like a big ass bagel like that. So many carbs, so many calories. With the cream cheese, original cream cheese, like not even the light kind. If I was on a diet, I wouldn't eat that. It doesn't look too bad. I would go for the BLT version, but...
Oh, good. This literally makes me do the happy dance. And then for my morning coffee, I'm gonna have a diet cherry Coca-Cola. And by the way...
Again, this is what I was eating in high school. I used to have the cherry Coke instead of like coffee for breakfast when I went to high school. And then I would get the bagel, yup.
My nail broke off. Yep, yes it did. That's not really part of what I ate today, so I'll share that in my vlog, how that happened. All right, I'm about
She's eating my high school meal.
to eat this, and I'll see you guys for my next meal. All right, you guys, it is now time for my next meal. I am making tacos. We have some heated oil here. I cut up some white onion. I love onion, cooked and raw on my tacos. So I'm also gonna save some raw. Mix this around a bit.
She could consider adding some more veggies to that bagel sandwich.
Now I'm going to add ground turkey. To the ground turkey, I'm going
But that was big. Like, and look at that portion of turkey. Like, does she understand what a normal portion is? Like, is she meal prepping? That to me, because we're cooking for one person here. Like, this isn't a family of four, you know, mom's cooking dinner and she puts the thing of ground beef in there. No, this is just for one person. That always trips me up. Like, I want to cook more, but it's annoying to cook for one person. Like, you have so much left over and then you don't want to eat it anymore because I'm kind of picky when it comes to that. I don't want to eat the same thing for like days on end. So I want to get into cooking more. It's just hard when you're only cooking for one person. So I get that. But also, I guess Amber she is cooking like it's for a family of four. You know, this is giving that.
Add
the whole ground beef package.
And garlic salt. Now I'm going to spend some time just breaking it down. Now I'm going to add some...
I mean, she couldn't have had that and then put the rest in the freezer.
Minced garlic. So I'm going to let this cook and I'll be right back.
That just doesn't look right to me.
Okay, so now...
I guess now that it has a little bit of color, like it needs a little more color, but too much onion or something.
That it is cooked, I'm going to add some of this taco seasoning here. So I never use the full...
We thought that Beck was picky, but really she was just way too much onion. I know like you need onion sometimes, but I'm just not a super fan of onion. Never have been. I don't like it raw on my sandwiches at all, but if it's like cooked in something, that's okay. I just don't want like too much, especially where it's overpowering and it just tastes like onions. No. Amber seems to like that.
Pack unless I need to. Really, it just depends on my mood. So I don't like my tacos to be cold. So I like salsa, but I don't want cold salsa on my tacos. That's just like...
I kind of want to do tacos. See, the way that I did my tacos was I got one of those things of fajita chicken and I was able to cook that. I added some of my own spices and then I probably still have shells left because I only used like 2 or 3 shells. And then, you know, you can't buy like 2 or 3 shells. You have to buy like a whole pack, but see what I mean? And then I'll eat salsa like with chips. So that's okay to just buy like a thing of salsa. But yeah, that's how I made my tacos with the fajita chicken. That's really good. That's really good.
Weird. So I add salsa to my taco.
She just puts the salsa in and lets it cook with the meat. Why does everything have to be so ass backwards? I have never heard of that before. I don't mind having cold toppings on my taco. You know, you keep the meat hot and the toppings, like especially sour cream, like that needs to be cold, you know? Maybe she won't even use sour cream. I don't know.
It's so good. And then also I add corn.
Just right out of the pan. What about a corn salsa?
So the corn and salsa definitely add volume. Plus it just tastes good.
Like that is just so much. And I know she's going to show us like a regular portion, probably an above average portion, but she still has all of this left over. Like what is going to happen to that? Is she just going to put it in the fridge and then she'll have it tomorrow? Or is it just going to go to waste? Or is she just going to eat all of that right now and not show that? I mean, she'll show the one portion, right? Is she eating all of that? Because that's more than a family of 4 at that point. Like, look at all of that. That's heavy. That's heavy.
I will be having tacos tomorrow as well, so I wanted leftovers. I also want some spice, so I'm gonna add tapatio. Now I'm gonna mix it, let all of this cook a little bit together, and I'll be back in a few minutes. All right, you guys, I will be having 3 tacos.
No, like I want to put the salsa on. I want the salsa cold. No, I don't want it cooked in with the meat. That is just not, that really irked me.
I'm going to make one with you guys so you can just see how I do it. So I am using these stand and stuff shells. They're hard shells, which is what I prefer. And I put the 3 in the microwave to warm them up. So the first thing I'm going to do is add some shredded lettuce. But I personally like to add it first because it prevents the bottom of the shell from getting like super soggy. Now I am going
maybe that makes sense.
to add the meat.
I don't know. I'm eating it pretty fast. Like it's not getting soggy. It's not sitting around to the point where it's getting soggy.
How this looks and smells
I don't need to put
so
that down.
freaking good. And then I'm gonna use some of this Fiesta blend cheese.
I mean, that's a lot more meat than you get at the Taco Bell, that's for sure. They're skimping. Taco Bell prices, it used to be so cheap to go to Taco Bell. Like, that was the cheapest place to go out of all the fast food places. And you could get like a little bit of everything. Now it's like you want to order what used to be like $7 is now like 15, like double. It's not worth it.
A little bit here on top.
Might as well make your own tacos.
And add some raw onion on top. I love onion. I'm sure you guys can tell. All right.
This kind of makes me want to get some tacos. Should I go to like Chipotle or should I just go get my own stuff? I still have shells, so I don't need those.
So here are my tacos. One of the shells, by the way, broke before I even microwaved them, so that's what that is. But boy, do I make a mess when I cook. I'm telling you, I am the messiest cooker there is.
And then she has to microwave it too.
And there is so much left over. I might have to like figure out a few meals of what I can do with this, and I'm sure I can come up with something. All right, you guys, let's try it.
And that's heavy too. I mean, 3 of those massive tacos, like she filled that up to the brim with meat. And you can even tell looking at the pan that a lot was taken out. A lot was taken out. What's going on with the Ozempic? I thought that was going to make her limit her portion sizes, right? Because these seem pretty above average. Like this is like what a man would eat, right? It's kind of giving like high school boy going through puberty. Like that's the portion sizes with that huge bagel, 3 of these tacos. What are we having in between these meals as well? I get the feeling she's just not showing the little snacks in between. I thought the whole point of taking Ozempic was to cut down on your portion sizes and you didn't feel as hungry. You didn't eat as much. Like this, if this is her cutting down the portion sizes, I can't even see myself having 3 tacos like that. 2, yeah, 2. But the way that she stuffed those, I could have 3 if she maybe didn't stuff them quite as full. I don't stuff mine that full, but I probably wouldn't. Like I would probably get myself 2. I don't know. Like I'm not greedy like that. Ooh, the Ozempic is not working, y'all. The Ozempic is not working, clearly. Is she going to talk about that? I know she's going to want that dose increased because that was her whole thing last time. I need my dose increased. I need my dose increased. It's expired. It's this, it's that. She wants to find any little problem with it. They won't increase my dose.
That is so fucking good. I like these.
But wouldn't you think like if you were gaining weight, right? Like if you just continue taking the Ozempic and you're still gaining, yeah, they're going to increase it. But they might not be able to do it. Like sometimes you can only increase it every couple of weeks. You know, you can't increase it every week.
Shells because not only do I prefer the crunch, I prefer the taste. And they're a lot less calorie over
Don't listen to Amber. I don't think she knows what she's talking about.
like regular soft tacos. And with this, I will be having a Sprite Zero. So much easier opening a can without this damn nail.
Lot of pop from our girl. Lot of pop. Do you guys like these? I have the Liquid Death today. They're very like, they taste like tea. This is like a berry tea and it's not that sweet. Like it has just a hint of some sort of sweetener, but it's only 30 calories. I like these because I like the taste of like tea, like the actual taste of tea, not like iced tea. You know what I mean? I mean, it's still iced tea, but you taste like the leaves, girl. Get that Sprite in, girl. Guzzle down that pop.
Okay, guys, so I'm just doing some editing and I'm craving some chocolate. I have not shied away from the fact that I am absolutely craving chocolate. I'm gonna have 3 of these little mini, and I'm saying
this is our like what I ate today on Ozempic.
Mini. Like, look how tiny. They're just little itty bitty guys. And they're honestly so good.
Those are
just
good.
Milk chocolate with like this creamy.
I've had those before. You know, you see it going through the grocery aisle. That's my kryptonite, like the shelves where you're checking out and they have like candy. I grabbed a Kit Kat yesterday at Target because it was just like right there. And, you know, grab a Kit Kat. If you're hungry, grab a Snickers. I used to do that. When I was hungry, I would go get a Snickers. Girl.
Milk cream stuff in the middle. Wow, I described that perfectly, didn't I? And then
no, I remember like in college when I was like really, really broke and I didn't have I didn't have any money for food really. I would scrounge up some coins and get a Snickers and that would satisfy like a meal's worth of time. Like I would feel satisfied for at least a few hours, but obviously that's not like sustainable.
And I'm also gonna have 3 of these like itty bitty little Milky Way minis and a little itty
Where's
bitty
all this
Snicker.
chocolate coming from, girl? It looks like Halloween candy still.
I have a craving and I am going to have it. I've been eating a few pieces of chocolate every single night and it hasn't derailed my weight loss at all because in my vlog that you guys will see in 2 days, I am doing a like week.
What does she have? Does she have one of those big, like, trick-or-treater size bags of candy with, like, you know, all the different varieties? Snickers, Baby Ruth, you name it. Ooh, that sounds good, right? All those different varieties, like the trick-or-treater candy, but no.
Weigh-in and you guys are going to see how much I lost.
I
So
like
I'm excited for you guys to
Snickers.
see that because I did
I
weigh
like
myself
Baby
today, but I wanted
Ruth.
my weigh-in to be part of my vlog. I'm just very, very proud of myself because instead of eating 3 full-size candy bars in one day, I'm just having a few pieces of mini chocolates. And I am totally fine with that.
Okay,
If I'm fine with
girl.
that, then there's no reason to judge me for it. You judging me is just wasting your time. So what's really the point in that, huh? And then with my chocolate, I'm going to have another Diet Coke.
I don't know. I don't think it's the chocolate necessarily. I just think it's the overall diet is pretty poor, guys.
Cherry.
That's a lot of food for somebody who is on Ozempic, and it's a lot of like junk. I don't know.
Not Diet Coke, but Coke Zero, but same thing. I genuinely don't know the difference between Diet Coke and Coke Zero. Like, yeah, they taste different, but like, what's actually the difference? I don't know. All right, you guys, so it is time for my last little meal. It's kind of like
And here we go. She's got the Doritos coming in clutch. Like, this is not a healthy. If I was on a diet, I would not eat these things. Like, realistically, no. If I was on Ozempic, especially not because of all of the money that you're spending on that injectable. You want to get your money's worth. You want to lose weight. You would think that would be a motivator for her. But I guess because she has been making so much money on YouTube, like over the years, like she has forgotten the value of $1, like what it really takes. The value of $1, girl. You know, like your dad used to say, like your pops used to say. She has forgotten about that. And so it just is what it is. She's going to eat as she regularly does. But this is not giving diet in any way, shape, or form.
a meal snack type deal. So we have some Doritos, cottage cheese, and a string cheese. I'm apparently a cheese girl. I'm telling you, dipping your Doritos in cottage cheese.
It's very much like, yeah, like this is how I ate in high school. That was my like high school meal, the bagel and the Diet Coke. Everything was just kind of something you can put on a plate real quick. You know, like where is the chicken? Where is the rice? Where is the hearty salad? Instead of having the like 5 pieces of candy, she could have one of those like protein shakes. So at least she's getting in like the protein and she can also satisfy that sweet tooth with like a chocolate flavor. And so that she feels fuller for longer because she's not going to feel full off of those tiny little candy bars, you know? So she could have had like one of those chocolate shakes that she likes to eat. And here there's no veggies either. Like there's no volume. She needs to add, there was a lot of volume to the other meals, but she needs to add more volume that is less calories, like, for example, broccoli, carrots, just little veggies, or even fruit, right? I love fruit so much. It's my favorite thing. I could honestly eat like just fruit, like fruitarian, fruitarian for a day. Do you guys ever see those people on TikTok? They look like they are so thin that they don't look healthy at that point. So I'm not really convinced that that's the best diet to be on. But neither is this, like very junky. Amber's has been very junky. And she really just needs to add some like fruits and veggies, really. And maybe and smaller with the tacos. Like you don't need 3 tacos. Is she even counting the calories that she is consuming? She's supposed to be on Ozempic. Like, this is the same crap that she has been eating for the past 10 years, maintaining and gaining. Like, nothing has changed. So I don't compute how this could be her on Ozempic. Like,
It's so good. And then I also like to take a bite of string cheese.
might as well just, like, piss that money away, girl.
And then a bite of a Dorito.
While she sits there laughing, acting all smug. Junk food
Also,
diet.
so good. This definitely hits the spot for me. And then for my drink, we have a Sprite Zero. I do drink a lot of diet soda. I like to have a drink every single time I eat. Something I definitely need to work on is drinking more water. So that is everything that I'm going to be eating today.
Right, all she had was soda like the whole day, like no water at all. Just Diet Coke, Diet Sprite. I like me a good Diet Coke. I don't drink Diet Sprite too much, but You got to get the water in too. Put your mix-ins in. I don't like plain water either. I have to have mix-ins.
I do put something else in my mouth tonight. It is definitely going to be a toothpaste when I brush my teeth and probably another Sprite Zero before bed. So I know a lot of people are going to find problems within every single thing that I ate today, but I'm letting you know this is drastically better than I have been eating. I'm enjoying my meals while
That's drastically better.
losing weight, and I feel a lot better, and that's all that matters. I hope that you guys
Is this even like enough to lose weight? Like, is she doing enough to lose weight?
enjoyed this vlog, or what I ate today vlog, whatever it is. I'll see you guys in my next one. Bye.
Bye. All right, you guys, that's going to be it for today's video. Amberlynn's diet is not dieting. Like, what is that? It is clear to me that the Ozempic is not working, because that to me just appears like any odd day in Amber's life. That is what she would eat. I mean, the 7 little mini pieces of candy, like that is a full-size candy bar when you put it all together, right? At the end of the day, we have all these little mini updates going on. There was that account that Amber followed on Instagram. Maybe she would do it because she wants attention, because she wanted it to be found. We also got the return from Beck. There is very much a possibility that they will be talking more about ALR in the future and everything that went down in that relationship. But more so, I want to hear what's going on in Beck's life right now. How are things with them and their partner? Do they have any sort of wedding date planned? Like, how is that going? I did remember that Beck's partner found Beck from YouTube, actually, from watching Amberlynn. And a lot of people got spooked by that, right? Because she was talking about Amber on Reddit, the fiance, right? And then we also have Lex threatening to reveal whatever it is they have about Tommy/Emily. So that will be interesting. That is going down on Friday, according to Lex. So we shall see. We shall see. But for now, let me know what you guys think in the comments down below about all of these topics and the reaction. And I will, of course, catch you all in the next one. All right. Bye, everyone.